Hi geographers, so this is just a quick video like I mentioned to you guys in class. If you are doing population in the exam, I'd like you to watch this, and at the end of it I'm just going to give you a quick task and you're going to use that to prepare for our lesson tomorrow to sort of streamline our revision so we come into every lesson knowing, okay, I need my notes together for this section, don't need that one, got to make sure I have this, etc, etc. So what we're going to be looking at tomorrow is population sustainability. I'm not sure how clearly it's coming across here. I kind of regret doing it in green pen, but we'll persevere. Remember, sustainability, when we're talking about population, means the capacity of the environment to support the population. So the capacity of the environment to provide enough food, provide enough space, and that's not just the natural environment in terms of what's all around us in terms of the hills and the fields and the farms which may provide our food. It's also to do with the cultural environment. Do we have a big enough workforce to support everyone in our country, particularly those who are in the dependent groups, below 15 and above 65 years old? So, often in the exam they ask you about strategies that are being used to deal with population sustainability issues. So, when you're addressing a population sustainability issue, there's a couple of different things you need to cover, and I'm going to talk through them right now. So, starting off with, there's a problem. So there's something that's causing stress on the environment, naturally or culturally, which is threatening its capacity to support the population. Now, this could be any one of a number of things. It could be a shortage of food, a shortage of space, a shortage of people to care for the elderly, a shortage of a particular gender in certain places. So that's the problem. We've got a couple of examples here of places suffering from a certain population sustainability issue. New Zealand, the problem is an ageing population. So we have a population that has a lot of elderly people at the top and not as many young people at the bottom, and there's a concern that in the future there's not going to be enough people to look after them. India's got a really uneven gender ratio due to cultural preference for boys and the introduction of sex-selective abortion, and that's creating an imbalanced gender ratio. China's problem in the past was a concern that they weren't going to have enough food to feed their population if it kept growing at the rate it was. So back long ago, in the first half of the 20th century, China had a series of droughts and famines. So when their population was growing rapidly in the 50s and 60s, there was a concern that they were going to exceed the capacity of the environment. And Japan's in a similar boat to New Zealand, but on steroids, because they've got the longest life expectancy in the world, and as a result, there's a real problem in terms of who is going to support all these elderly people who keep living longer and longer. How are we going to pay for the healthcare costs of all these people in their 80s, 90s and beyond? So, start out with a problem. What I'd like you to do before you come to class tomorrow is address a solution. Take down notes for a strategy or solution that was put in place to solve a population sustainability issue. I've given you this. You're going to do this. And when we get to class tomorrow, we're going to talk about outcomes. Okay? This is Miss Jolliffe. It's 3:35 and I need to run. See you all tomorrow.